just setting the scene on day 3 as I walk to my car before I head off to university, do my last cardio session up north. I'm going to try and get in an hour on the Stairmaster, getting a little nice burn going. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me, it's very quiet and I went for a nice little zoom there. Just mainly wanted to talk because I wonder why some people often go cardio outside, cardio inside. What do they prefer? For me, I prefer to do it in a gym actually, so I can get the intensity up to where I want it, get my focus on, get my head switched off. I don't have to worry about the rain like I have now. But yeah, we're now 7 days out. It's starting to rain harder. Exactly. Why would you do this outside? Some days, yeah, good. Other days, nah, never. What was I saying? Yeah, 7 days out, beginning peak week tomorrow. Like I say, cardio now, gonna go get that on, get back. A few bits done here, then drive back to London. Hopefully that'll be nice and quick, nice 5-hour drive before we get another session in later today back home. And it's gonna be good. We're gonna hit it hard throughout this week. We're gonna get the rest necessary needed in. No, the bar's closed. How do I get it fucking out? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, damn. Oh, no, it's not. Perfect. My eyesight going a little bit funny. Hopefully they don't question who I am and what I'm doing here. That'll be good. Check it later. Okay, so we're here at Universe Gym. Just about to hit cardio, but the main thing I wanted to talk about is probably going to be my last video of this 3-day vlog. It's a bang 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 edit into one, as you've seen. I've explained that twice now, don't know why. Basically it's sort of to explain the situation in which we're not just competing as a physique athlete, bodybuilder, but when you're doing any sport, when any athlete, when you're an individual, when you have necessarily no teammates, sort my hair out, you don't have a teammate, you're not part of a collective, you rely heavily on your own push, your own motivation, your own desire, and your own discipline. There's no one there to tell you. I mean, I have a coach who is fantastic. However, the day-to-day work is mine. So if I'm not there telling myself I can't have these certain foods, I've got to get my training and I've got to get this done. I've got to get it done. No one's going to slap me around the head and say, get to the gym. No one's going to hit the food out of my hand and go, you can't have that, you can't have that. I mean, some people are very, very fortunate when they're in a relationship with someone who fully understands exactly what they're doing and what they're going through. That is a gem, because that person will say, don't be so stupid. You are 7 days out. You're very close to not only getting on stage, but potentially having a lot of success. How you define success doesn't really matter. But to do that individually, you rely heavily on yourself. You rely heavily on understanding of the people around you. So take me this weekend, for example. I'm at a family do. I'm staying with family. I've had to cook all my food, bring it up in a big cool box, regularly go out, get that, set up meals, zap them in a microwave and just sort of eat there by myself around the table, as some of my pictures have shown, whilst others are happily enjoying whatever they like. And that can be tough. I mean, you feel completely isolated, you feel completely excluded, and you're not going to get, well, often you're not going to get people going, it's that. It's like, they won't get it. They'll be like, I'm not saying that my family don't, I'm saying that it gets to a situation where you can't get involved in you can't go, you can't get involved in that. You have to bring yourself away. Plus, if you're like me, I eat a meal in gone 60 seconds, done. Well, not literally. And everyone else sitting around the table, they've got starters, they've got mains, they've got desserts, they've got everything they like. You just have to sort of sit there almost in silence in your own little zombie mode, because there's nothing else you can do. You can't go, oh, can I try a bit of that? Can I try a bit of that? It just doesn't happen. So yeah, rambling as always, like I am right now. It's just a key point that for anyone thinking, a lot of people these days want to compete. They want to, oh, I want to look like that, oh, I want to do that. They think there's a lot of glamour to it. They see the sponsored athletes at Body Power. They see the people signing photos and doing photo shoots every week. They see all in their brand new, oh, this is what so-and-so sent me clothing wise. They want to be sponsored, they want to do that. You've got to do the hard work, and you've got to go through the mental barriers, the emotional barriers, and like I say, the isolation to get just to the first stage. When I say first stage, I mean getting into competition condition. Then you've got to break through yourself. It's not just, oh, I turn up on the day and suddenly Gymshark give me a free t-shirt. It's much more complex than that. So anyone thinking about going into this, it's no easy ride. You've got to be mentally very, very strong. That's what I prefer to do when I do get round to vlogging, as I'm trying to do more, is try to focus less on the training. Everyone knows how to train. Everyone knows what they do in the gym. Everyone pushes hard. You see millions of gym videos out here. Oh, I push this, I push that. Oh, I'm going to do this exercise, that exercise. Think of the mental side of being a competitor, an athlete. I never really say athlete or anything like that. I don't consider myself that. That's the main thing I want to say to people. People can't say, oh, I want to do it. No. Really, really delve deep and say, do I have full support of everyone around me? Is everyone going to back me when it's hard? When it gets down to it, when I'm 7 days out and I want to have certain things, do I have the people around me? Do I have myself in my own head to say, you're this close? You don't need it. It's as simple as that. That's what you've got to break through. And this weekend has made me think about that a lot. I've had a luxury through this prep that I live with two other guys who are both personal trainers, who both not necessarily take their dieting and their food to the same level of seriousness as myself, as I'm obviously in competition mode, but still, they are focused about what they're eating. They think about what they're eating. There's no crap in our house. There's no temptation in the house. You don't buy it, you don't eat it. I've always had that sort of mindset when it comes to food. So I've been quite blessed, and this has been one of the biggest challenges I've faced, because you're out of it. You're unintentionally isolated. You don't, no one else will notice it. You might not notice it, but you're just on the brink. You're on the edge of everything that's happening. Any question that gets, but you're asking this, I've got a competition in 7 days. Oh, that's nice. It's just, yeah, it's one of those. So that's how I want to close out the 3 days in the north in Blackpool. Before I get my cardio in, before I have a long drive home. Luckily, my legs aren't too sore. It's not a great thing. I should have really gone harder yesterday, shouldn't I? But yeah, that's how it's going to close out. 7 days to go. I may look tired now, but I'm happy, I'm confident on the inside. I know where I am and I know what I'm going to bring, being the main thing. Peak week comes next. I'll try and get some footage daily through that. See if I can throw it up on YouTube a couple of days out. And then hopefully we've got a victory party. Cheers, guys.